miss a few. How much did that mean to you for Coach Kerr to kind of keep encouraging you?
Just the confidence that he has in all of us as players. When we're in a rut or not making shots, he still has that confidence that the next one's going to go in. So it's great to have your head coach, preaching that to you, and keeping you, happy about the game, going out there and being positive and not afraid to take shots.
How tough was it trying to get over this?
I think my dad made it a lot easier. I think after that game, I called him, the very next day, and we just sat and talked about the game. And it was great just hearing, his thoughts on it, and him just telling me what, I need to do in order to, move on and not harp on, the San Antonio game. So,
did you feel like you were?
Yeah, for sure. That night, it was hard for me to go to sleep. It was probably the worst basketball game I ever played in my life. And, knowing that now the whole world is watching you, it's a totally different, atmosphere. If I would have did that in college, nobody would have knew, but the local, media and things like that. But it was just tough, knowing that, guys are sitting out and people are expecting me to have a nice game. So it was hard.
Did you ever miss? Okay.
Never. It's the first time. Yeah. It was new to me and everybody else.
A month or two ago, you said you're still waiting for that rookie wall. You didn't know if it was ever going to come. I mean, is this it? Do you feel like you've hit it? Are you worried about it at all?
No, I don't feel like I hit it yet. I don't know when I'm going to hit it. But when I do, I think I'll know for sure. But I haven't hit it yet. I don't know if I'm close or not, but I don't think so.
When Draymond talks pretty emotionally charged and says, hey, we're in a rut, it's not going to happen easily. We've got to earn this, get out of it. What did that do for all of you?
Well, Draymond's like just a spark for everybody. His energy and the way he addresses things. You have to hear him out and you have to listen because what he's saying is majority of the time is right. And I think that just pushed us over the edge. We picked up our defensive intensity, got out and ran in transition. When shots started to fall, and that energy that we brought on defense and it translated to offense. And it was great. And I think that got guys going.
Have you ever played with a bunch of brutally honest at times to guys?
No, I never played with a player like that. Never in my whole career. Nobody has ever just yelled at everybody to play harder and do things differently, and everybody just take it all in. Guys would be like, "Come on, let's pick it up," but the way he comes across is like, "Man, okay, let's go." Like, you don't have any other option.
Do you ever think like, "Well,
I don't know. Maybe once I get in that position, who knows? However long that takes for me, I think I probably could if guys were. I would never probably step out and say it now, as a rookie. But Draymond's just got that freedom. Guys wouldn't listen and learn because people attract to him and his energy and what he brings to the floor.
Your interactions with him gone up instead in the starting lineup? From close to KD, you've been dealing with him a lot more.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Has your interaction with Draymond gone up since you've been put in the starting lineup? Is there more attention on you from him that you notice?
I think so, yeah. He talks to me a lot more. Just tells me to play my game and have fun when I go out there, just bring energy and do what I do. And I think that's great, just hearing it from Draymond. Just because of the player he is, he's just one of those guys that a lot of people in the league don't really like to play against. And even as a rookie coming in, I kind of was like, I don't know how he's going to come off as a player to me. So knowing that he's wants me to be great and wants me to be successful is a big part of my rookie year.
Patrick, there's like two game on the floor and you guys on the bench. I've never seen a more engaged, demonstrative bench in the history of the NBA. What is it about you guys that just pull for each other like that?
I think the whole team just gets along. All 15 guys, like no matter what, even if we're down or up, like it's we always talking to each other, having fun, smiling, and I think that's the biggest thing. Everybody just together. It's a very tight-knit group, and I think that's what's going to push us over the top.
And you got everything that's going on over there.
I think everybody has their own little different, celebrations that they do. So, but I think we all know and can tell what guys are doing on the bench.
Where were you when Zaza kicked?
I actually was in the chair right next to it.
You felt it then?
I felt the wind coming from his leg. Yeah.
I mean, and he just said, I do that because I care so much, and that's probably something you guys know. I mean, he was frustrated with his own play.
Yeah, his passion and his love for the game is incredible. He just came over to me and apologized for missing me, opening the corner on a couple of plays, and I was like, it's all right, man. Like, he really apologized, and I was sorry about it. But just knowing that he cares about, making the right play and his teammates was, big for me. Nobody has ever, apologized for not hitting me or open, when I'm open. So that was just something totally new to me.
And are you surprised he kicked a chair once a month when he was a player? That's his estimate.
Really? Once a month. And he's played for how many years? Exactly. So I can't do the math right now, but
chairs are softer.
Have you kicked a chair?
I've never kicked a chair. Never kicked a chair. There's a risk there.
There's a risk.
I think it's a risk, especially how hard he kicked it. So
Pat, for when several, a lot weren't falling. What can that do for everybody just to see him back in a little groove potentially going forward?
It's huge. Just every shot he takes to the rim is like, even if he misses, it's like, ooh, if he misses, it's like almost as loud as when he makes it. So I think the fans and coaches and the players have all the faith in Steph when he's taking shots, no matter if they're in or out. And that when he makes shots, you can just see the energy that it brings, and it's amazing what he does for the game and for our team.
When Draymond started doing the full court press that he was doing at the end of the game yesterday, was that kind of something that worked for you as well on the defensive end to kind of engage a little bit more? The whole team perked up a little bit as he started doing that.
Yeah. Draymond's defensive intensity and just the energy that he brings. That's how we, played at UNLV, just full court press like the whole game. And I think that gets guys going. He's running around chasing TJ McConnell, and he's going back to his man, and he's red, and he's all over the floor on the defensive end. And I think that gets guys going just as much as offense does. He's all over the place, and he's yelling and screaming. Guys just want to do the exact same thing.
Were you more vocal about the same?
I was a little more vocal again, probably a lot more honestly, because I was, beginning of the season, I kind of was thrown into that role, being a leader and, just making sure that our team was successful. So I had to be someone that guys could look to, when we're down or when we're up. And that's just what I tried to do, just be a leader. And now, it's a totally different role now. I'm just learning and continue to be, Patrick, and that's all I can do.
Did your dad call you? What were his exact words to you to get through that?
Oh, I think I always call him because he just expects it. It's like after every game, no matter what, if I play or if I don't, because he's gonna break down the entire game to me. He's always watching, and he's always expecting that call. So I never not call, and then he knows either I don't want to talk but usually 9 times out of 10 I'm calling his number. He's expecting me. It's always great to hear him and break down the entire game from plays that I didn't really catch. I wasn't even involved in. Just his knowledge and what he knows about the game is crazy, and helps me out a lot.
Great.